Hey, my dear friends and my lovely students who is watching my video. Welcome you all in my channel, that is Zia Classes. Students, today I'm going to talk about the very famous poem, and the name of the poem is My Dog, right? Now, this poem is about the dog. Now, there are three stanzas in this poem, a very lovely poem, right? It is, and this particular poem is being written by Emily Lewis. As you can see, it pronounced as Emily Lewis, right? Now, this poem has three stanzas. As you can see, my dear students, there are three stanzas in this particular poem: stanza 1, stanza 2, and stanza 3. Now, let me take you to this particular stanzas here. Now, let me read stanza number 1. Stanza number 1 is, have you seen a little dog anywhere about? A raggy dog, a shaggy dog who is always looking out for some fresh mischief which he thinks he really ought to do. He is very likely to do at this minute biting someone's shoe. Now look at the second stanza. If you see that little dog, his tail up in the air, a whirly tail, a curly tail, a dog who doesn't care for any other dog he meets, not even for himself, then hide your mats and put your meat upon the topmost shelf. Third stanza. If you see a little dog barking at the cars, a raggy dog, a shaggy dog with eyes like twinkling stars, just let me know, for though he's bad as can be, I wouldn't change the dog for all the treasures of the sea. Now, as you can see, I have completed reading the three stanzas. Okay, have you seen a little dog anywhere about? A raggy dog, a shaggy dog. Now, this second line is very common here, as you can see. A raggy dog, a shaggy dog, a woolly tail, a curly tail, a raggy dog, a shaggy dog. It's about dog, right? Now let me explain you about the poet, and let me explain you the stanza's meaning, summary. Now, as you can see here, students, now this is a beautiful poem about a dog by Emily Lewis. In this poem, the poet is talking about the features of his dog. The poet describes the behavior and the mischievousness or the activities done by the dog, the love for his dog. You can also say that have exchanged the dog for any amount of money. तो यहाँ पे जो poet है, that is Emily this Dickinson, he's talking about the dog, and this dog, of course, that particular poet is loving it. और ये poet बोलता है कि ये dog इतना प्यारा है हमको, और वो तरह तरह का उसको अपना नाम देता है, and tells कि ये this particular dog is, miss, I love this dog a lot, and I cannot exchange the dog for any amount of money. Now look at this concept web I have just done here. Now in this concept web we can see, okay, now let me just elaborate it so that you can see. Here is a photo of a dog, so my dog. So look at the description of a dog, right? Now for this I have to use my, okay, let me use my square marker. Now my dog, a raggy dog and shaggy dog. Again, look at this, ठीक है? Now I have to use this arrow, this one. Now look at this, always looking for a new mischief. तो वो पोएट बोलता है कि मेरा जो डॉग है वो हमेशा मिस्chief करता रहता है, बहुत नटखट है, बहुत निराला है, एंड ही इज़ वेरी लवेबल. डॉग्स के टेल के बारे में भी यहाँ पे जिक्र है, द वर्लिंग डॉग, द कर्ली टेल्स, और यहाँ पे एक और यू कैन सी अ डॉग हाइड्स योर मैट. सो डॉग जो है मैट के अंदर छिप जाता है. ना वन मोर फीचर और एक्टिविटी डन बाय द डॉग, डॉग पुट्स योर मीट अपॉन द टॉप मोस्ट शेल्फ. तो डॉग जब हम खाना खाते हैं उसको उठाता है और उसको कहीं पे ऊपर रख देते हैं. तो ये सारा एक्टिविटीज़ से माय फ्रेंड्स वी कैन से दैट ये जो पोएट है वो बहुत लाइक कर रहा होता है, करता होता है. एंड डॉग जो है टायर में भी छिप जाता है, अंडर जस्ट बिन इन द कार, हिज ट्विंकलिंग आईज. तो ये भी दिस पोएट को बहुत अट्रैक्ट करता है. द डॉग्स ट्विंकलिंग आईज, जो उसका चमकता हुआ आँख है, जैसे शरारती वाला आँख है, नॉटी, जैसा भी बहुत मिशीफ करने वाला है, मिशीवियस काइंड ऑफ दिस कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स और द फीचर्स. नेक्स्ट वन, माई डॉग इज़ मोर प्रीशियस दैन अ ट्रेजर. तो यहाँ पे बोलता है पोएट कि मेरा जो डॉग है वो इतना प्रीशियस है, मतलब खजाने से भी ज़्यादा प्रीशियस है मेरा डॉग मेरे लिए. तो ये जो पोएम है, द डॉग और माई डॉग, तो इसमें हम लोग देख सकते हैं माई. माई इज अ पॉजेसिव नाउन, राइट. सो माई माइन, तो ये मेरा डॉग, दिस इज माई डॉग, एंड मेरा डॉग का ये एक्टिविटी है. कभी कभी तंग करता है, बट कहीं ना कहीं उसका शरारत, हिज एक्टिविटीज डू अट्रैक्ट मी, और हम उसको बहुत पसंद करते हैं. दुनिया का कोई भी खजाना उसको एक्सचेंज नहीं कर सकता है, उसका उसका कमी पूरा नहीं कर सकता. सो आई एम टोटली इनकम्प्लीट विदाउट माई डॉग, राइट. सो दिस इज हाउ इट इज, स्टूडेंट. Now this questions is like a few worksheet, because this poem is very short poem. So related to poem there are few questions which we need to tackle. So here it is written, read the poem carefully and then answer the following question. The first question is, as you can see here, this first question is telling, who is looking for mischief? Who is looking? तो इन दिस पोएम हु इज अ मेन कैरेक्टर, मेन कैरेक्टर कौन है? अपना डॉग, माई डॉग. वाई द मैट शुड बी हिडन? द मैट शुड बी हिडन बिकॉज ऑलवेज डॉग हाइड्स अंडर इट. ये हो गया. इज द स्पीकर रेडी टू चेंज द डॉग? तो यहाँ पे नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ये पूछ रहा है, क्या स्पीकर डॉग को चेंज करने के लिए रेडी है? सो योर आंसर वुड बी नो. No comma, the speaker is not ready to change the dog because he loves his dog, he loves the activities done by his pet dog, the mischievous activity, the naughtiness done by this dog. So he's loving it, and he also says that no amount of pressure or no amount of this money कैन रिप्लेस माई लव फॉर द डॉग. और हम अपने डॉग को किसी भी कीमत पर किसी को नहीं दे सकते, राइट. सो द आंसर वुड बी नो. Now look at the last question, students. What is the meaning of the phrase treasures of the sea? Now here we need to understand the treasures of the, and the last question, as you can see here, now what is the meaning of the phrase treasures of the sea? Now treasures of the sea means the big amount of wealth. मतलब ये पूरे बहुत सारे पैसे के बारे में बात हो रहा है. द पोएट इज टेलिंग कि कोई भी अमाउंट ऑफ वेल्थ के बदले चाहे हमको कोई कुछ भी दे दे, आई विल नॉट, or I would not be ready to exchange my dog because my pet dog is very precious for me. Okay, now look at some of the here characteristics of the, like, characters of the dog which is mentioned here. Okay, now first of all look at this dog, raggy shaggy tail, and how is this tail has been described here? Curly whirly eyes, twinkling star. So these questions may be important in your examination, like descriptions of the dog. Dog is been described as raggy and shaggy, tail curly and whirly, eyes twinkling stars. So these are the certain kinds of adjectives which the poet has used out of love, guys. So I hope you have understood the poem My Dog, written beautifully by Emily Lewis. Thank you and have a very nice day.